A special thanks to a lady that called me 2-3 days ago and told about that in the South India there's no teachers available online to teach in English medium. Your videos are very good. You explain very good. Your way of teachings are awesome. But sir, we are not capable to understand Hindi. That's why we have lot of problems to understand these things. If you will give your best and I will giving my best, we will make together to your score higher 90% because your success is our success. Hello everyone, myself Suraj sir. I welcome you in this session. We will discuss today the basics of chemistry part 1. This session will be very useful for you if you have trouble in chemistry, if you cannot understand the chemistry concepts of chemistry. So this video is special for you, and this video is made for those students who cannot understand Hindi properly, because I already uploaded 3 parts of basics of chemistry that everything is clear and I explained, but the language used is Hindi. But today this video I again is special for those students who understand only English. But I'm not saying that the students who understand Hindi and also understand English cannot watch this video. This video is for all, right? So first of all, we will discuss about basics of chemistry. The starting the point matter. Actually, why I'm saying that we will start from matter, because in chemistry, actually what is chemistry? Chemistry is the branch of science that we describe and learn about matter, constituents of matters, and there's so many things like bonding and everything about matter. So matter is what? So definitions of matter says that anything which occupies space and has mass is known as matter. For example, you can assume anything in your mind. You can see around us, around you, watch, and after seeing, you will realize that everything, just like your fan, your table, right, your book, your pen, everything, when we keep here somewhere, it will occupy the space, right, some volume, and also has mass, whatever be mass. I'm not saying that in kg, maybe milligram, maybe gram, microgram, doesn't matter, right? So my question is that is air is a matter? Is air matter? If yes, then you can type yes in comment section. Yes, air is matter. Otherwise you can say no, air is not matter. Anyway, the next further, when we divide matter, then matter is made from a collection of particles, smaller particles that can we see our open eyes, smaller particles, right? And then further, if we divide these particles, then we get the molecules that we cannot see our naked eyes. It's not possible. And after dividing the molecules, we see that molecules is made from atoms. So this is the sequence that you have to keep your mind, right? And further, when John Dalton told about atoms and say that atoms cannot be divided, the word atoms comes from atomio, and atomio means that cannot be divided. So basically is the ending of this division, that we cannot divide the atoms. But further scientists discovered the fundamental particles and proved Dalton wrong, that no, atoms also divided in 3 fundamental particles, that electron, proton and neutron. And here start the concept of chemistry, that everything you learn about Na plus, Cl minus, cation, anion, so that everything, it's how they made this transfer of electrons. I will teach you everything. So be patient and focus on our lecture. So atoms are further divided: electron, neutron and proton, and these particles are known as fundamental particles. right? Okay. And then further, when we describe the structure of atom, that is lastly explained and updated by Niels Bohr. But first of all, there so many scientists came, J. Thomson, Rutherford. I will teach you all the concept and actually how atoms see, what is the structure of atom. It's different statements for different scientists. But what will be final? I will tell you here the last result. So basically, the descriptions of the matter. This is the nucleus where neutron and proton are lying here. Neutron and proton in the nucleus, and the other orbits, the first orbit, first shell, second, and the third, electrons are moving in these orbits. For example, we understand about the actually how many electrons are a individual orbit. Let me suppose we talk about n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, and n is equal to 3, right? So in n is equal to 1, the first cell, you can say this is known as cell, right? You also say orbit. You can say what about? So there are two electrons in the first cell. There are 8 electrons in the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again when we talk about the third orbit, so there are 18 electrons. So how they decide that how many exact number of electrons here? So we will have to understand the concept of this. There the formula for number of electrons is 2n square. So basically 2n square, in this formula the squaring is on n, not 2. So if you want to know the total number of electrons in first cell, then put the value n is equal to 1 and then see the magic 2, 1 square, that means 2 into 1 into 1 is equal to 2 electron. If we put n is equal to 2, then again we write 2 and the 2 the square, then 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that means 8 electrons. And again if we write n is equal to 3, that means we here write 3 the square, that means 2 into 3 into 3. 3 3 is 9 and 9 into 2, 18 electrons, right? In the last cell, when we talk about the last cell, it's not compulsory to every time to complete 18 electrons. But as per the orbit rule, it said that minimum 8 electrons must be lie for satisfying any fulfilling the condition. This will explain the chapter, I think 4, chemical bonding, right? So for stability, we talk about the stability. Stability, n is equal to 1, 2 electrons, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, and further so on. If we have 8 electrons, then that atom will known as it's stable. So actually what I want to try to understand, electrons so actually first of all we will know about elements. What are elements? Elements are in the pure form. We have in the chemistry 118 electrons. Somewhere you study that we have 116 electrons. So these electrons and protons and neutrons all are described for individual elements. So we start the first of all elements, atomic number and atomic mass, right? So see here, the neutron and proton, the collective number of neutron and proton are known as mass number, right? And the total number of protons are known as atomic number. For a neutral atom, the number of proton and the number of electron are equal. Why am I saying? Because for a neutral person in the daily life, you know very well, no sadness, no happiness, it's a equally neutral person, right? So here we talk about the neutral atom. That means the charges on proton are plus and the charges on electron are minus and neutron are neutral. So if we talk about, I have 5 plus charges and I have 5 minus charges. So 5 plus and 5 minus, when we combine, it make the neutral. So I'm not saying that every time you will study, you will learn, you will everything, you will read that about neutral atom. Some will also see the positive charges, some will also see the negative charges. So how they made, I will teach you. But first of all, listen this, what am I saying? That for a neutral atom, the number of electrons and the number of protons are equal, right? So, and these are known as atomic number. So first element we will write here, right? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and the last one I would like to write here, space not we have, fluorine, neon, here we write neon, no, in the next page I will write here. So from element number 1 hydrogen with atomic number 1, the sequence number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these are, right? So from hydrogen to calcium at the atomic number 20, you will have to learn in rapidly. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, and the sequence wise their atomic number. How? See here. Atomic number 1, atomic number 2, atomic number 3, atomic number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and neon is 10. Yes. And again, you should come here and see this structure. N is equal to 1 is known as K cell, N is equal to 2 is known as L cell, and here we try to learn electronic configuration. Without knowing and learning electronic configuration in chemistry, that you are zero, nothing. You cannot study chemistry in every chapter, especially in inorganic chemistry. P block element, S block element, D block element, and somewhere also in organic chemistry, in the physical chemistry, they used electronic configuration. So you will have to make expert to write the short time, and it takes time, but you can complete it as a proper practice. If you write every day 10 times, 20 times, 30 times regularly, 10 days, 15 days, 1 month, then definitely you can write this electronic configuration in short time. So basically I just want to write here, and I will use this one, right? So this is K cell, this is L cell, and this is M cell. So as we describe KLM, starting from K cell, you know very well from any element. I will teach you that how to write the electronic configuration of every element. Let me suppose is this structure. We have in K cell 2 electrons and we have 8 electrons in L cell. And what will the number of electrons in M cell? That depend on the number of elements, the atomic number of elements, that exactly how many electrons there. So we have, if hydrogen atomic number 1, that mean 1 describe that we have single electron and we have single proton, because these all are written in neutral form. Sir, how to watch, how to decide that exactly the elements are in neutral form or not? It's very simple. First of all, you will have to know the symbols of these elements, and the symbols I wrote here. 1 second, I write here symbols. It's very interesting, and I will help you to understand all the chemistry concepts. Please give me some time and give your best. I will give my best, you will give your best, and together we can make the result 90%, 95%, and definitely your success is our success, and we are working for you. So hydrogen, the symbol for hydrogen we written here H. There's some terms and conditions, rules and regulations regarding symbols, but ignore it. Only understand, only remember directly symbols. That says that the first letter of any elements written here, and something here, that like here the helium He. So ignore these things, only focus on the directly symbols. Lithium Li. But the main one thing I will suggest you, that don't forget to write the first alphabets of these symbols in capital letter. Never be write in small letter. Right? The first letter of the symbols. Right? Beryllium Be, boron B, carbon C, nitrogen N, oxygen O, and fluorine OF. It's very interesting to know in the chemistry that some elements combine to make always to write like oxygen in the form of O2 molecules, and we say that where nitrogen in the form of N2 molecules. I think you have some problem to understand that, sir, what are you saying molecules, that what are you saying atoms. So I again come here. What is this, my dear students? This is the molecules, this is the atom. That means molecules is larger than atoms. When atoms collect, then molecule form. Right? So single atoms make to form a molecule. That we have single atom oxygen and we have single another atom oxygen. To make these forms, to make oxygen O2 molecules. Right? So everything I will teach you step by step. Be patient. Everything I will tell you. So this written in the form of symbols, and we are writing here atomic number, right? So atomic number 1, atomic number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think some students thinking about that's very hard. Sir, I don't think that I will learn chemistry in easy way, because it's very hard to understand chemistry. Sir, I am from commerce background. Sir, I am from arts background. I joined NIS to some region to fulfill my eligibility. That's why I'm searching for your video and watching this and learning chemistry. Don't worry. Everything will be easy, but you will know step by step. Its basic chemistry parts are absolutely free, available in our app, our website, and also YouTube channel. Right? So I will tell you everything so that you are capable to understand all the concepts of chemistry and could score high marks. What you desire? Your destiny. So hydrogen atomic number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Atomic mass, it's very important that you will have to remember the atomic mass in exact value, right? What is the exact value of atomic mass? That here we see, okay, right? So if we talk about hydrogen, it's 1 gram. We're talking about gram, and other also I will tell you, but AMU, atomic mass unit, somewhere write gram and AMU. So don't confuse to watch AMU. That what is AMU, sir? You told about we will remember in all the atomic masses in gram, but somewhere written in the book that AMU, the AMU is that symbol way, the same value, the same thing. If we talk about the atomic mass of hydrogen in 1 gram, that also 1 AMU. It's a very deep knowledge. When I will teach the chapter first, I will explain everything, but here only focus those parts that important for you as a purpose of basic chemistry. And the second thing, for helium, it's 4, it's 7, it's 9, it's 11, no, 10, it's 12, it's 14, it's 16, it's 18. Keep your mind, remember fast, try to write every day 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, speed rapidly. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Another we have neon. I write here for neon. Wait, this is the neon, the symbol is N, right? The atomic number is 10, and atomic mass, when we talk about atomic mass, so watch, 18, 9 to 18, approx it's double, approx when we talk it's double, so we say that it's 20 for neon, right? So first of all we will write from atomic number 1 to atomic number 20, and the second page, the next page, we will start from sodium. So directly I will write here sodium, the symbol Na, magnesium, symbol Mg, aluminium, symbol Al, silicon, symbol Si, phosphorus, symbol P, sulfur, symbol S, chlorine, symbol Cl, argon, symbol Ar, potassium, symbol K, calcium, symbol Ca, right? So element from sodium to element calcium with symbol, and again the atomic number will in the sequence, right? For this it's 11, it's 12, it's 13, it's 14, it's 15, it's 16, it's 17, 18, 19, and the 20. This all are atomic numbers. And now the second part, the atomic mass is very important, that like we need to atomic molecular mass of H2SO4, molecular mass of CO2, H2, O2, N2. So without knowing the atomic mass of individual elements, we cannot calculate and find the exact molecular mass, exact, nothing that exact. You cannot find if you don't know exactly what is the value of atomic mass for as a single individual element. So if we talk about sodium, right? So for sodium, it's 23, it's 24, it's 26, it's 28. Again, These all are with gram. You can also write with AMU unit. Whatever we need, we will use. It's 31, it's 32, 35.5. Again, see here, argon and calcium have same atomic mass, 40 and 40, and this is 39. This is the sequence, and these are known as isobars. The two terms we use, isotopes and isobars. Isobars means those elements which have the same atomic mass but different atomic numbers, like argon and calcium. So argon and calcium will known as isobars. What? Isobars. So isotopes also we will study about isotopes, but here is some part here for isobars. So anyway, so again I would like to say that you should remember these all elements from hydrogen to calcium and rapidly, like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium, right? In the sequence form. And try to write every day, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, every day. Without knowing this, without understanding, without remembering this, it cannot imagine that in every chapter you are studying the chemistry, this chapter, and you are not studying properly. No. Then that time you will say that, sir, I have problem to understand chemistry. I cannot understand chemistry. The chemistry is very hard. The concepts of chemistry is very critical. How can I understand, sir? Because the problem in the basic part. If we talk about what, I will direct ask the questions. What is the atomic number of potassium? What is the atomic mass of sulfur? What is the atomic mass of sodium? And you say, sir, sodium, magnesium. No, this will not good. As I ask, your answer should be ready. I ask that what is the atomic mass of phosphorus? Will say, sir, 31. This is the phosphorus. So now we will describe about what their electronic configuration. So exactly electronic configuration, we are manage the number of electrons as per number of cells, that K cells, L cells, M cells, N cells, as I described here. Look here, K cell, L cell and M cell. So this is the format of electronic configuration. Now we will start from hydrogen. Hello hydrogen, how many electrons do you have? Sir, I have single electron. Oh good, you have single electron. That means you know what? KLM. Here write KLM. So only we will write 1. Helium, it's 2. Somewhere I will write here in another. Right here, come here. So listen. We will not see this. This is the atomic mass, my dear students. We will not write electronic configuration as per data of atomic mass. See here, these numbers are atomic number, and I again say these are neutral atoms, and in neutral atoms the number of electrons and number of protons are equal. Yes, are equal. That like 3 means what? We have 3 electrons. Hello, we have 3 electrons. So first of all we will put the 2 electrons in K cell, and remaining 1 electron we will write in L cell, this one. And this is the electronic configuration 2 1, right? And again if we talk about beryllium, that we have 4 electrons. That means know what? 4 electrons means the 2 electrons in K cells and the 2 electrons in L cells. If we see the boron, we have 5 electrons. That we should not say exactly in the terms of electrons. We should make a habit to say in the terms of proton, because the number of protons are fixed, because proton exists in nucleus, and we cannot change the number of protons within the nucleus, within the atom. Yes, the number of electron changes and vary element to element as per situation. I will tell you for making how make Na plus, how make Cl minus, everything. Don't worry. As per electronic configuration. So boron we have 5, that means 2 electron in K cells and 3 electrons in L cell. Again write the carbon. Carbon means know what? 2 electrons in K and the 4 electrons in L cells. It's a very interesting topic on the topic carbon electronic configuration. When we will start organic chemistry and try to understand the characteristics and properties and everything, the chemical properties of carbon, how they make bonding, that sharing, the covalent bonding, everything, it's totally depend on the electronic configuration. It's unique electronic configuration among these. But how? Wait. Here, nitrogen N, we have 7 electrons. That means you know what? 2 electrons in K cell and 5 electrons in L cell. Again, we have oxygen 8. 8 means what? 2 electrons in K cell and 6 electron in L cell. And again we have 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 2, 7. Like fluorine. Okay. And neon. Also, we will have to neon. That atomic number N, 2 and 8. This is. Okay. Octet rule. What about octet rule? Octet rule say that here low. Octet rule say that the minimum number of electrons in K cell should be 2 electron, and then the minimum number of electrons, actually in K cell we cannot say the minimum. You know why? The capacity of electrons in K cell is maximum 2. So that word is wrong to say minimum. What is minimum? It's maximum 2 electrons. So only for K cell it allow only 2 electrons to satisfy and stable that K cell. But further, you know what? L cell we need 8 electrons, right? In next L cell, M cell, we need 18 electrons, maximum 18 electrons. But we don't need 18 electrons for a stability. As per octet rule, it's only describe the last cell after K cell. After K cell, L, M, N, whatever we cell, if you have 8 electrons, then that will be stable, and that is known as octet rule. The very simple way, I'm just telling you. Watch here. Here. So first of all, focus on this. What is this, sir? Watch it. 8 electrons in the last cell, the last orbit. And you know, no, helium. Helium in the K cell. In the K cell, 2 electrons. This is the K, this is the L in the A cell. Okay. This is the main problem. This is the main problem to complete octet rule. Octet rule. Oh, you know what? The octet rule, I think, is the main reason why any elements form cation, why any element to form anion. It's like person to person. If some persons decide that I want to earn the 1 lakh rupees per month, 1 lakh rupees per month, whatever, 1 lakh rupees per month. Then if someone if any income 80,000, then he will think about, I have less 20,000 to make 1 lakh, right? If someone give me 20,000 every month, or if I have another source of income 20,000, then my income will be 1 lakh per month. It's like standard data, that the mindset. I'm giving you example, right? And if someone say that some incomes 1,20,000, right? So give this, take it 20,000. I don't need 20,000. Only I have to make 1 lakh. So this is the main reason why the electrons transfer from one element to another to form cations and anions. So in this case, like helium, it's very stable, very stable. No need to do anything. Neon, it's very stable. Sorry, neon, the symbol Ne, it's mistake. Neon is very stable. It's follow octet rule. 8 electron in the last cell. If a students achieve the government job, very relaxed, no further any movement in the life, no strategy, no preparation, only earning to working, right? So no need to do anything. That's why these elements are known as inert gases. These elements are formed in the form of gases, and these are known as inert gases, inert element. Inert means what? Inert. A word inert. But inert means what? That will not react. Inert. That you can understand in easy way. Usually, not we cannot say useless. That means no need to do something further. Inert, right? And further that, if we talk about hydrogen, hydrogen is watching helium. Oh my god, helium has 2 electrons. Helium complete the K cell. I want to also to complete 2 electrons. Hydrogen is thinking about, oh god, please give me 1 electron from somewhere. I want to fulfill my K cell. And that situation, hydrogen will accept 1 electron and to make H plus, H minus, the both conditions. If some elements we say that accept electron from somewhere, then that symbol for this time is written as minus signs. The minus means what? That you borrow electron, you borrow electrons. And if you donate electrons to someone, then the charge on you will keep as positive charge. Positive means donor, negative means acceptor, starting from plus and minus ions about, right? So here the helium and neons are inert, and hydrogen will try to make him H plus or H minus. Again, if we talk about lithium, so lithium 2,1, 2,2. So basically, if we talk about K cell, all the parts 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, that means no need to discuss about the K cell. But in the last cell, in the K cells, these all are incomplete, and they all want to fulfill and complete. And watching neon, oh my god, neon is very happy in their life. If in your neighbor someone qualify a government job, with the best qualification, and achieve officer rank, then every your family member, and also you think about that person, that you should, otherwise I should also achieve that position. So I think he is a very nice person, he is very happy, and he is very successful. So these all are watching neon. Neons are very happy, right? Because the last cell, it has 8 electrons, and we should have also 8 electrons, but we have not. So it's not compulsory that every time whatever you think, whatever desire, we completed, right? So if we talk about lithium, in the case of lithium, to complete 8 electrons, it's needed 7 electrons. Look here. If someone give 7 electrons, then 7 plus 1, it make 8 electrons. But in this case, do you think about that someone give 7 electrons? No. In chemistry, maximum 3 electrons allowed to transfer for donor and acceptor also. Maximum 3 electrons. Hello, maximum 3 electrons. So if someone give him, look, take it, I'm giving you 3 electrons, 3 plus 1, it's only 4. And this time also is very sad. Why sad? Because he is watching neon. Neon is very happy. Neon has the last cell 8 electrons. I am not. What to do? Oh God. So that time it will decide that I don't want to keep this single electron also, and it will donate this electron. Donate means what? I will give someone. I don't need this electron, because this single electron I'm very disturbing. I have instability. I want to stability. If some organ of your body, if some person's body not good, and you know what, disturb all the body, then doctor suggests that cut from your body, throw it, no need. So this situation also, in the case of lithium, it will donate 1 electron, and as the donate, it will make what? H, not H, wait, not H, it will make Li plus. This is the formation of Li plus. The plus symbol states what? That a single electron donated by lithium. And the second, beryllium, Be. In this case, also the same problem. Maximum in chemistry 3 electrons are allowed to transfer, or donor for acceptor, both. Maximum 3 electrons. So if someone give him, take it, 3 electrons, 2 plus 3, it will make what? 5 electrons. So know what? 5 electrons? No, I don't want 5 electrons. I want 8 electrons. Mama, I want 8 electrons. I don't want 5 electrons. It's not completed my octet rule. Beta, throw it, donate it. It will disturb your body, beta. So it will donate to someone and make what? Be2 plus, right? Be2 plus. What am I saying about? I've just discussed about it, how in chemistry plus and minus are making, right? And the second thing that in what, yes, boron. In the case of boron, we again watching here the 2 electrons in K cell and the 3 electrons in L cell. If someone's give the 3 electrons, because above 3, maximum 3 electrons allow, so 3 plus 3 is 6. No, again it will not accept 3 electrons, and also it will donate these 3 electrons to make B3 plus, right? I hope you will understand properly what am I saying, and try to understand. Okay, in the case of carbon, hello carbon, you are very interesting, it's very clever, right? The business minded, entrepreneurship. Okay, carbon is thinking about, if I accept from somewhere, if some 3 electrons, then 4 plus 3, I will make 7 electrons. It's only remaining 1 electrons. I'm just near to my success. I'm just near to neon. But I don't want to accept 3 electrons. And again, I will not donate these 4 electrons. I will not donate. Then what will you do, carbon? Hello, carbon. It's very clever, boy. It's very clever. Carbon is very clever. Carbon is thinking about, why should I give my 4 electrons? I will do something as a business mind. I will find my partners. Yes, I will make sharing of electrons. And here is starting the concept of covalent bonding. In the case of carbon, carbons never be donate. No, not accept. So what will the condition? Here, look here. In the case of carbon, understand. Carbon, the atomic number is 6, electronic configuration 2 and 4. When we write here like this is the carbon, and the 4 electrons, 1, 2, 3 and the 4. Carbon is searching for elements that need single electron. Carbon is moving here and there, here and there, here and there. So one day carbon meet with hydrogen. Hydrogen is very sad. Carbon saying, hello hydrogen, what's the problem? Why are you sad, my dear? Carbon, I have single electron. I want to make like helium, because helium has 2 electrons. Carbon is thinking what? It's the right opportunity. It's a golden chance to share with hydrogen, because hydrogen needs single electrons to make 2 electron stability, and carbon need what? 4 electrons. So carbon say, don't worry hydrogen, I am with you. I am like your brother, as your friend. I will help you. If I will give my 1 electron to complete your 2 electrons, then what will? Hydrogen thinking, oh God, thank you carbon, thank you, very good. Thank you so much. So then come hydrogen with your 3 another friends, and here come hydrogen with your another 3 friends, and carbon introduce such as 4 hydrogens like this. Hydrogen with hydrogen, another color. I should write another color. Wait. Like this. Hydrogen, this one with single electrons. Hydrogen with single electrons. Hydrogen with single electrons. Hydrogen with single electrons. These are all single, because the capacity of hydrogen single, atomic number single, number of electrons single, atomic number single, number of protons single. So first of all, carbon satisfy all hydrogens and say about complete your 2 electrons. Hydrogen very happy. It's great to complete 2 electrons. Again here, and here, and carbon saying all hydrogens are satisfied, all are good, everything is okay. All hydrogens say yes, we are happy, do good. Now see the magic and how carbon is clever. Carbon assumed that carbon has 4 electrons, but after counting all the electrons of hydrogen, it will complete its 8 electrons. Clever boy, right? In chemistry, whenever 2 electrons make a bond. A bond means what? This electron and this electron making a bond, right? If 2 electrons are sharing, that is known as double bond, and 3 electrons are sharing, that is making triple bond, right? So here single bond and single bond, and is starting to make, right, this one, this one, and that is CH4 and known as methane. I will explain in everything when I will start organic chemistry, right? So basically my purpose was to clear the concept how carbon make, and these bonds are make as covalent bond. Covalent bond are those bond whenever is make from sharing of electrons. It's sharing of electrons, because watch here, that hydrogen has only single electron, that this yellow electron is not of hydrogen, and this color electron also not of carbon, but it's a sharing. Sharing means what? This is mine and this is him, but collectively he will say that I have 2 electrons and I am happy, and also the carbon say these 2 are mine, these 2 are mine, all are mine to complete 8 electrons. I complete the octet rule and I am also happy. So it's only participating as a sharing of electrons only, not direct transfer. That will known as different thing, ionic bond, right? Come here, come here, come here. So carbon is very clever, and carbon is making what? Carbon is making covalent bond. Hello. Carbon is making covalent bond. Now, when we start from nitrogen, then nitrogen, the atomic number is 7. We talk about atomic number is 7. That means what? 2 in K cells, 5 in L cells. You know what? The maximum 3 electrons allow in chemistry for donor and acceptor both. So if we talk about 2 and 5, that means it's required 3 electrons to complete 8 electrons. Octet rule, simply if someone give him 3 electrons, then 3 plus 5 it will complete their 8 electrons, and 2 and 8, that means it will 100% definitely will make like neon, not exact like, because this is originality, this is organic, this is artificial. If someone hand not working properly, someone has not their single hand, then artificial hands are made to connect him to do the work. That is not original, it's artificial, right? These all are artificials. So 2 and 5 means what? Here it will accept 3 electrons to form N3 minus. N3 minus. Again for oxygen, because we have 2 electrons in K cells and we have 6 electrons in L cell, and only we need 2 electrons more to complete the 8 electrons. That's why oxygen will accept 2 electrons to form O2 minus. And again for fluorine, fluorine have 9 electrons. That means 2 electrons in K cells and 7 electrons in L cells. It's just 1 electron needed to complete octet rule as 8 electrons, and that's why he will accept only single of electron, F minus. So how N3 minus formed, how O2 minus, how F minus, I think you know very well. Now these are the elements: sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon and potassium. So we have starting from 11 electrons, that means 11 protons. When we write the electronic configuration, that K, L and M, then here 11 distribute all the 11 electrons in these cells. The first of all 2, 8 and what? 1. Hello, come here. 2 electrons in K cell. Good or bad? Satisfied, unsatisfied, stable, not stable? Sir, stable, no problem. 8 electrons in L. That's okay, sir, it's follow octet rule. But I told you that further K cell, L, M, N, it's compulsory minimum of 8 electrons to complete the stability and complete the octet rule. About octet rule you will study in detail in chemical bonding, but here only understand octet rule. So this is the one, and in this case again sodium needs 7 electrons to complete the 8, and in chemistry maximum 3 electrons allow for donor or acceptor. In this case sodium decide to donate his single electron, because due to this single electron the stability not forming for sodium, and that's why sodium will, that's why this sodium, hello, this sodium will donate one electron and to form Na plus. And now these all elements what here written, it's your homework to write all elements electronic configuration, to describe in your mind, to describe on your homework, in your homework, that how to make Mg2 plus, how to make Al3 plus, and wherever we hear covalent bonding, it's your homework. I will explain in detail in the next part. I will tell you that how here the magnesium forms and how here the argon and calcium's electronic configurations for making here everything, right? So I hope this session will be fruitful for you and useful for you. I don't think that you will not understand, all the students understand, and this is my first video on YouTube totally explain in English, right? So I want to talk you something the last time, 2 minutes, and then I will close this session, over this session. So what was I saying? Yes, so I am saying that leave your comment in the comment section that this session is useful, was useful or not, and your feedback also, so that we improve our way of teaching. Because I can say this is my first video on YouTube that I explained totally in English, not a use of a single word Hindi. It's dedicated for those South Indian and other regional language students who cannot understand Hindi properly, because it's very difficult to understand in NIOS. You know very well how the scammers, the fraudsters scam with the students and charges thousands of rupees, but not giving proper guidance or not teaching. A special thanks to a lady that called me 2-3 days ago and told about that in the South India there's no teachers available online to teach in English medium. Your videos are very good, you explain very good, your way of teachings are awesome, but sir, we are not capable to understand Hindi. That's why we have lot of problems to understand these things. So that time I realized that's the right time to make a special course, the special videos, special lectures for those students who cannot understand Hindi. In the next further, I will try to do my best. I again say, if you will give your best and I will giving my best, we will make together to your score higher 90%, because your success is our success. So thank you so much. Wish you all the best.